Hello friends, welcome back to MoonMagickSpirit. My name is Meg and today I have a crystal haul for you. I am so excited to share this video with you because especially the last month, I have just been like on a crystal purchasing adventure. I really have purchased a lot of crystals in the last month, so I thought it would be really fun now that I'm taking a pause because my credit card needs a pause. Now that I'm taking a pause, it would be fun to share with you what I've gathered so far. I'm also going to share some crystals that I acquired at the beginning of the year from another small business, and even though I purchased them like 6 months ago, I still want to share them with you and shout this shop out because I had such a great experience purchasing from them, and a lot of these places that I got crystals from are small businesses, and some of them are even local to where I'm at in Arizona, which is super exciting. So let's get into it. Alright, so before I get into that, I just have to share this super cool amethyst skull. I actually received this as a Christmas present for my mom. I'm not sure where she got it from. I think just like a local shop to where she lives, but I absolutely love this. I love skulls, in case you can't tell by this and what's also the profile picture for my brand. It makes my Scorpio moon very, very happy. So I just had to share and show that off because it's such a cool piece. The first shop is Shop Great Conjunction on Instagram. That is their name. I actually discovered them through Elisa Kelly because she was posting about them, and I thought what they were offering was super, super cool. They were offering at the start of the year, and I think they still have this offer available on their website. And I think it's also super cool that they started off on Etsy, and now I'm like 90% sure they have like their own official website. So congrats to you guys. That is so cool and so awesome. Obviously, they started their shop name at the end of last year with a Great Conjunction, and that's what inspired them to get it started, and I'm so glad that they did because they have such cool stuff. Like I said, they have crystals, candles, incense, a whole bunch of stuff over on there, and I will link these people's Instagrams down below as well so it's easy for you to access and find. What I saw that they were offering were zodiac bundles, so it was like a little bundle deal based on your sign, and of course I had to go with my sun sign, which is Aries, but I still plan on purchasing down the line a Scorpio bundle and a Libra bundle for my big three, but you get 4 crystals, incense based on your sign, and also a candle. So I got a yellow candle from them and some other, I forget the incense scent that I got, but they gave me a couple sticks of incense. You also get an incense holder with your sign on it, and the crystals that I got, the bundle was coming with a clear quartz in every bundle, which is great because you can use this to amplify any other crystal that you're working with and to also just like cleanse the space. But the Aries themed crystals that I got, and by the way, I suck at pronouncing things. I'm just going to say at the start of this video, I don't need people being mean about my pronunciation. I took French in high school for 3 years. I got A's every single semester in French class, yet I could not pronounce things to save my life. There's like some kind of disconnect between how my brain knows it sounds and when it comes out through my mouth. And you saw that I got tongue-tied a few times already into filming this. But I got this carnelian, and it is super pretty, such a lovely fiery stone. I want to get through this pretty quickly, so I'm not going to go over really like in depth like what the properties of the stone are. But if you would like more crystal videos and like individual videos on different stones, let me know in the comments. But carnelian is really great for fiery, creative, compassionate energy. Up next, I have this green aventurine. I think that's how you say it. But this enhances awareness, imparts good fortune and abundance. It allows you to be open to changes and flexibility, and promotes healing and harmony. And as a fire sign, I think we all need to be open to some flexibility. Am I right? And then up next, I also got this gorgeous citrine. I've been wanting citrine in my collection for a while, and if there are any crystal experts watching this, can you help me debunk something down in the comments? Because I got a piece of citrine that is like in its raw citrine, I should say, in like the geode form, but then everyone's saying that it's not really citrine and it's heat treated amethyst. And then I also saw people saying that citrine doesn't exist, and every single piece of citrine is heat treated amethyst. And like there's no difference in the stones. Like, can someone please clear that up? I feel like TikTok is getting a little out of hand with things, but this is a piece of citrine which promotes creativity, which I love. I can always use more creativity. I like to think of myself as an artistic person, and it also brings abundance, and it's supposed to be a good finance stone as well. So those are the 4 little handheld tumbled pieces that I got from the Great Conjunction shop. I can't wait to buy more bundles from them as well, so be sure to check them out. Up next, I purchased from this shop that is local to me in Arizona, and their name is Pearl Gem Healing. And the woman that runs the page is so nice and kind. She is such a sweet person. We always DM all the time. So I love that I made that connection, and even more so supporting a local business really just makes it that much better to me. So she was posting sales on her Instagram stories, and this wave light really caught my eye, and I hadn't heard of wave light before, and I was told that it's like a pretty rare find. And I was also told that wave light promotes healing energies, and it's great for decision making, and it's really good for connecting with your intuition and helping open your third eye. And that's something I've been wanting to work on, is like opening my third eye a little bit more, so, and connecting more with my intuition. So this really caught my eye. And then also, I have been meaning to get my hand on some red jasper, because I was told that red jasper is also a really great crystal for Aries specifically to have. And she had this sphere of jasper, and I don't own any spheres, so I was like super excited to get this. And just look how cool and dimensional it is. I love the little gray pockets. I feel like that's like my Scorpio moon popping out with the little gray areas in there. And this is supposed to offer grounding and nurturing energy and help calm your emotions. And I don't know about you, but that is definitely something that I need. She was also super kind and just like very intuitive, and intuitively threw in this tumbled piece of rose quartz. And I was like, thank you so much, I need this so bad. I was like, I've been having such a hard time with my anxiety and depression, and this rose quartz, like, this is going to be the perfect stone to carry on me. I have so much rose quartz, but this is about the smallest piece that I have, so I'm like, this is a piece that I need to carry on me. So it was just really cool that intuitively she was like, she needs some rose quartz in her life. And if you didn't know, rose quartz is like the ultimate self-love crystal of all the crystals, so I really appreciate that. And she also does a lot of customer appreciation stuff on her page as well. I ended up winning a random giveaway. She likes to give back to people that purchase from her, and I won this piece of celestite, which is super cool. Again, I feel like crystals know like that they're meant to go to you, because I have been wanting a piece of celestite for such a long time. I've been really interested in wanting to work with it, and I've been loving this stone so much. So this is supposed to bring balance and alignment and help clear your worry. And it promotes creativity and also aids in opening your third eye and connecting with your intuition. And for me, with my tarot deck, that's a divination tool I use the most. And I was like, this needs to go on my tarot deck. So like, I just want to have like that clear, positive energy to my deck, and also have the stone be a tool that spirit can connect me with through my tarot. So this has just been like chilling on my tarot deck, and my tarot deck has been liking it a lot. I do incorporate crystal work into my tarot, so that can be a separate video if you're interested in that. But those are the crystals that I own from Pearl Gem Healing. I highly suggest you guys check her out. If you're someone that's new into crystals, I highly suggest that you check her page out. She always has such cool stuff over there. I can't wait to purchase more from her in the future. So up next, I have some crystals I got to pick in person. All those I purchased online, and I kind of like that the ones I showed first from the Great Conjunction shop were just like intuitively picked. That was like fun to get a surprise. But yes, I have not been out to any stores in about 2 years, and I ran into the henna shop. It's this shop, I think it's local to Arizona in the Phoenix area because they're at a couple different mall areas. They have all kinds of metaphysical stuff in there, and they also offer henna designs. So I was like, I was like walking around the mall with my cousin, and I was like, I smell incense. I was like, where is that coming from? And because if you know, you know, where you smell incense, there is likely to be crystals. So I was like, where's this smell coming from? We need to find this shop. And I was able to handpick some crystals. I knew that I wanted to work again with some rose quartz. I wanted to have some specifically for my nightstand because I've been having troubles with sleep and insomnia. And I wanted a piece of rose quartz to pair with my amethyst here for calming, loving, peaceful, restful sleep. That is like the intention that I have to set to both of these because I was also having nightmares for a little bit. So I was like, we need some protection in the bedroom. So I ended up getting this larger piece of rose quartz, and I just really like the way it feels in my hand. Like, I forgot how magical and great it is to actually be able to touch crystals in person and just feel the energy. So I got this rose quartz. I also got this pyrite because I've been interested in pyrite for a minute. I've been like, it's again like celestite, it was on my list of things to get. And I love like the bigger chunks over here and how it's just like glitzy all over. And I kind of want to kick myself from when I was a kid, because when I lived up in Ohio, there's a lot of caverns, and my parents would take me to these caverns, and they would always have like crystal kits, or they call it gemstone kits for kids. And you would get to like mine for gemstones, and I had so many crystals as a kid and I had no clue what they were. And then I had people making fun of me for having them, and I ended up getting rid of them eventually. Anyways, I'm sad that I ended up getting rid of so many gemstones that I had that were local to the caverns. Like, I wish my mom would have like advocated for me to keep them, but she wasn't really aware of like crystals or anything either. And she's like, we can't be pack rats, we have to get rid of stuff. So anyways, pyrite is supposed to bring prosperity, hope, and transformation, and also help with release, strength, in your well-being. So it can also be used to overcome fatigue and help keep negative thoughts at bay. So that is why I wanted to get my hands on some pyrite. I could just like, I'm completely mesmerized by this. Up next, I have rainbow fluoride. I've been wanting this for a while, just like intuitively. I was like, I need some rainbow fluoride, but I didn't really know the entire story behind it. And this crystal surprised me. So I have a little bit of a story with it. As you can see, it is not completely polished or tumbled. And I liked it because it was like a little, like almost in a tower shape. I know it's not a tower, but I like that it's in a stand-up, almost tower position. And I also love how stunning it is in the light. But anyways, rainbow fluorite is for focus, clarity, and mental balance. It draws off negative energies and stress while cleansing, purifying, and dispelling anything that's not in perfect order. And I was the negative energy. I purchased these like a couple days before the full moon, so I just kind of had them like chilling out on my end table in the living room next to me, and I swear to God, this crystal started sucking the negativity out of me. Like, I was so much more emotional than I normally am, and I just couldn't stop crying, and I just felt like this giant release of negative emotions, and I was just like, oh my God, like what is happening? And then the night of the full moon, when I was setting intentions and really reading up on this, I was like, I swear to God, this crystal like effed me up. I was not ready. I was not prepared for it, but I really appreciate it doing that because now I feel lighter. I feel like I'm in a better place to heal some of my traumas and to confront and deal with my anxiety and depression head on. So yeah, I was not expecting to have such a big, like this is like the biggest reaction I've ever had to a crystal before, but it didn't waste any time getting to work. Let me tell you that. So up next, I have some jewelry to share with you, and I think I still have the video saved from when I got these, but I got this at a local thrift shop. If you're in the Phoenix area, it's called Rocket A Go Go. It is definitely like more of a punk rock kind of thrift shop. They have like the band tees there, but they also have rockabilly stuff, and it is such a cool shop. I highly recommend checking it out if you have access to the Tempe area. It's even worth the drive for me. So I ended up getting these 3 different rings, and I got turquoise, and then obsidian and rainbow moonstone. So I'm going to briefly go over what those are. Turquoise is described as the most efficient healer. It's a purification stone dispelling negative energy while adding protection. And I really wanted to have that in jewelry form because it's the easiest way to protect yourself leaving the house and carry it with you. Because if I'm going to be honest, if I put a crystal in my pocket or bra, I'm going to forget it's there and end up washing it. So jewelry is what is easy for me. I also have this black tourmaline that I wear whenever I leave the house as well to just protect myself. So I have the turquoise for that. The obsidian is for introspection and protection, and it dissolves blockages. So this is really great for repelling negative energy and unloving thoughts. So again, it's like a really healing piece for me to wear. And I'm so excited for the rainbow moonstone because it has flashes of like orange and pink, but its biggest flash is purple, and it likes to flex that in the sunlight, and I love it. And I really wanted this rainbow moonstone to wear specifically when I'm working with tarot as a way to connect with my intuition and also my spirit guides. So the rainbow moonstone connects to lunar energy. It offers new beginnings, nurturing, and healing. It helps strengthen your intuition and opens the possibility of expansion and magic. So those are the jewels that I have collected, and I am so stoked to have some crystal jewelry. I'm not really much of an accessory or jewelry person, but if it's crystals, I'll put it on my body. And last but not least, I have like a showstopper for the end. And this is a shop called Tangerine Sons Apothecary, and I love the shop name because it's a Star Wars reference, but I just unboxed these on my Instagram, so if you follow me over there, you already saw the stunningness of these crystals that I got. So when I ordered from them, they sent this affirmation card, which I'm going to read because I absolutely love it, and it's very fitting for me right now, and it says, "I am whole. I am perfectly created. I'm a wonderfully unique individual. Every lesson I have learned, every risk I have taken, and every achievement I have made contributed to who I am. Because of that, I am whole." And I just love it. I've been like staring at it and saying this affirmation and mantra to myself. So I had another intuitive pick here. For me, I've been wanting selenite wands for the longest time. I just haven't gotten around to purchasing because like I'm very hesitant from who I purchase from. And the reason I wanted selenite wands is because it's like you don't need to cleanse or really charge selenite. It's like a self-cleansing, self-charging stone, so you can use this to cleanse and charge your other crystals and divination tools. So I was really wanting this to cleanse like my tarot deck if I didn't feel like lighting some incense or waiting for the full moon. Same thing with my crystals. If I wore something out and I feel like there's some negativity on there, I can like set the intention to cleanse it. And also whenever I purchase a home, I want to stock up on these because it's also really good to have these above your door, your front door, and on your windowsills for protection as well. So I'm so appreciative, and the selenite wand is just absolutely stunning in the sunlight. All of these are stunning in the sunlight. So this, I'm certain I'm saying it wrong, but it is trolleite. Basically it means that there's 3 minerals in one here, and it is so pretty. I mean, I love the calming color of blue, and this is just giving me like calming ocean vibes. But this is described as a very rare phosphate mineral containing quartz, lazulite, and squarzolite. And it's basically a soothing and healing crystal. Working with this can be useful for opening connections to spiritual guidance, deepening into your own inner wisdom. And when I was on her live, because that's like how I purchased this, she does lives, says the name of the price. If you want it, then you just like claim it during the live. So it's a really cool system, and it was so fun sitting in that live, by the way. It was so fun sitting in there because like everyone, like the vibes were so good. Like I was literally in a 3-hour live and it held my attention. Like it's so hard for me to focus on anything, but I think like the constant changing of like the crystals and like seeing something new held my attention, and it was just really cool chatting with the people in there. So it was such a fun, cool vibe. And during the live when she was advertising this, she said that it's like a super good stone for meditation and just overall connecting the physical world to the spiritual world. And I can feel like the vibration on this is so freaking high and it feels so good. So I'm super stoked to start working with this more. I've been just like bonding with it today, chilling with it. And the last show-stopping piece that I have is this Baja Crystal Wand. It is from Brazil, and hello. We were saying, yeah, it's for protection, because if you have an intruder, you could do some harm with this. But this is so cool, and it's such a unique wand because it's half raw and half polished. And I found some rainbows in here. I feel like it's harder to pick up on camera, but there's also some amber swirls in here. And like this has like the highest vibrational frequency of any crystal I've ever owned. And I just like want to carry this with me everywhere. I'm so obsessed with this. This is such a stunning piece. I feel so lucky and grateful to own this. She was doing a really big sale on crystals, so that's how I was able to obtain these and own these. And I'm just so appreciative that I'm able to have such stunning pieces, and I was able, and it was like able for it to be affordable to me. And I'm just so grateful for this. I am like, I can never get sick of looking at this. It's just so beautiful, and every time I just spend time with it, I just notice something different about it. So it's such a very cool, unique piece. Definitely one of the larger show-stopping pieces that I own, and I'm so excited I discovered her shop. She is also such a kind, warm, spirited person. You can just tell she has such good vibes. I really enjoy connecting with her too. So I will have her link down below, and then also she is friends with another shop that looks like they have really amazing crystals. I personally haven't purchased from them, so I can't super speak on an experience because I haven't purchased from them, but the name of their Instagram is Empress Energy Healing, and they seem like another really knowledgeable, friendly, kind person in the community. So I hope you guys enjoyed this crystal haul. It was definitely longer than I planned on, but I just really love talking about crystals, and hopefully connecting with you guys, and a little bit longer of an explanation is hopefully beneficial to you. Or do you just prefer like, this is the crystal, this is another crystal, this is another crystal, and having it wrapped up in 10 minutes? I don't really know. So let me know what kind of content you prefer in the comments down below. As always, don't forget to subscribe before you head out today. And thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.